Hi everyone, wanted to take a minute here to just connect with you and touch base with ABO leaders all over the world, because we are in a very unique time. As I've said before, many of you have been dealing with this COVID-19 crisis a bit longer than we have in the United States, but either way, it's impacted the world, and it will for a long time. You know, and I'm always so grateful to think back on what Jay and Rich taught us, and really all of us, about it, having a good attitude in the midst of unique or difficult and challenging times. First of all, I want to recognize that if you are in a situation that you or a loved one who have been hit personally by this virus, and that you're dealing with an illness or a loss, our hearts and our prayers go out to you. For those who are battling the illness, we pray for a swift and complete recovery. For those who've experienced loss, we pray for comfort and peace. And just know your Amway family is with you during these times. You know, these are just difficult times. We want to make sure we're caring for our neighbors, that we are living, you know, the Amway vision of helping people live better, healthier lives, that we are helping people. And we know that that is happening all over the world. And I want to just recognize and thank you for that. And we know that the Amway values and really the attitudes, that can-do spirit that Dad and Jay had, and so many Amway leaders throughout the last 60 years have had in the Amway business, that has taught all of us to look at these sorts of challenges and find inside of the challenge the opportunity to move forward, the opportunity to learn and to grow, the opportunity to innovate and create and do things differently. And we're seeing that happen all over the world. So we're seeing technology like this. We've been doing videos for a long time, but not as fully integrated into building the business as we're seeing today. You know, in Korea and China and Latin America, been holding conventions, holding training sessions, you know, all through this sort of technology in a new way. It creates some challenges. It's a little different, it's a little unique, but it creates some opportunities too, that finding out how successfully that can be done. You know, we look at North America, where they have a new program, you know, keep your distance, build your business. Well, that's pretty good, you know. Or in Europe, you know, Amway together at home. Well, it's pretty, pretty diverse. When all across Europe, people are having to stay in their homes, but yet technology is bringing them together. And in the technology that they're using, they even have a place where you can donate locally and be able to help those who are in need. And so there are a lot of creative solutions, and it takes me back to the Amway can-do spirit. You know, I remember a story when there was an inventor here locally, and I read about this story many years ago. He was an inventor. He was trying to commercialize an invention that he had, and he was unsuccessful for many, many years. And this article was written about the one success that he had. And in the article, they asked if he was discouraged in those previous years. And he said, well, of course I was discouraged. And they said, well, they asked the next question, why did you keep going? And he said, my parents were in the Amway business. And he said, I grew up with that Amway, you can do it attitude. And he said, I knew if I just kept working hard, someday it would all work out. Well, maybe that's a little simple, but that attitude is spot on. It's the Amway can-do spirit. It's the idea that we will overcome today's current challenges, and that we will seek and find the opportunities that are presented with these challenges, because we are going to get through this and we're going to get to a better place. And it's important for us to be thinking about how we do that. Certainly right now we're caring about the health and the safety of our families and our neighbors and all those people who are hurting because of this crisis. But we also know that this crisis will impact us and will change things going forward, and we need to be prepared for that. And that's where we can celebrate the flexibility that the Amway business brings. You know, Steve and I in Midland, we don't have to look that far around the world to see other industries that are really hurting. They have a lot of investments in things that they cannot change quickly, that they're kind of stuck figuring out how to deal with. But you can change. You can adapt. You can move quickly. You can apply new technologies and new solutions to the challenges that the marketplace is giving to us. You can provide those new solutions very quickly. And you're doing it. And we can build it all on the foundations of a business opportunity that people around the world throughout time have always wanted, on product categories that are always solid and that continue to be growing. And especially now in times like this, I just follow the Dr. Sam rules, right? I'm trying to, eat well. I'm trying to exercise. And of course, Nutrilite's front and center in everything I'm doing. I'm sure you all are doing the same thing. It's a unique time. It's a time for us to be together. It's a time for us to stay together. And it's a time for us to look forward together, even when we're dealing with hurts or challenges that may be facing us right now. So I just wanted to connect a little bit, share a brief message, and let you know how much we appreciate you, how proud we are of you, how the things, I've only touched on a couple things that have happened. There's so many things, so many ideas, so many ways people are indeed helping other people live better, healthier lives. So many ways that the Amway family is showing that they can reach out to neighbors and help other people in powerful and wonderful ways. So I want to let you know how much we appreciate that. So all of us in the Vanandel family, the Devos family, and the Amway family around the world, your fellow ABOs, are so grateful for the interaction that we have, the ability that we have to be together, the partnership that we share, and the vision that is always present for the future. So take care of yourselves, everybody. Stay strong, stay safe, stay healthy, keep taking that Nutrilite, and stay positive. We're going to move through this, and we're going to get to a better place together. Take care, everyone. We love you a lot. We'll see you soon.